The 21 Pilots Roblox experience, something we've never thought was going to happen, but Skeleton is the weirdest 21 Pilots era, and it happened on September 17th, and the official experience closed down within 2 days on September 19th, and is now 2 days removed as I'm recording this video, and here we are still talking about it. And believe it or not, the Roblox experience may have actually had some lore elements to it, and there are a lot of Easter eggs, so let's get right into it. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day is going well, and I hope it continues to go well. So here are all the possible lore elements and all the Easter eggs to the 21 Pilots Roblox experience. I never thought I'd be talking about Roblox ever, if not this much on the channel. Let's go ahead and start off with this little chestnut that comes in the form of the text chat. So, like most text chats for kids games, when you would be too vulgar, the game would censor your language. But the weird thing was a certain word that got censored. Much like live.tonypilots.com during the live stream, during the Q&A, and during the quiz, the word Clancy was censored. It would just pop up a whole bunch of hashtags, or in my music world, a whole bunch of sharps, and that was it. You could type Bandito, you can type the 21 Pilots logo. Actually, I don't believe, I remember, if Slowtown Anathema is watching this, please remind me if this is correct, but I don't believe you could put the old 21 Pilots logo. I think that one was censored, but you can put the trench one, but not the super old one of the line. Thank you, car. Hope you get home all nice and safe tonight. But it's just super weird that Clancy was censored in the chat, much like live.21pilots.com, which we're going to remember for when we talk about that at the end. And now for the actual world itself. Now, one thing to point out, and we did talk about this in the original 21 Pilot YouTuber Plays Roblox video, as well as we talked about it in my thoughts about the experience itself, is that you saw the word Clancy 2 times in the experience in total. Once in just the open world, when you would load into the game, you would see Clancy just right into a place where you can't even reach, and this screenshot right here is taken by Moose in the JLAndersonMusic Discord server. Link to that down in the description box below. And this popped up one other time, and that was during the actual performance. When you would go into the outside, occasionally you would get into the level and the floor would fall during the chorus. That apparently only happens, as far as my knowledge, during the actual first show, like the 7 o'clock showing of the whole entire experience itself, but maybe it happened later on from my knowledge. But to my knowledge, it only happened the first performance. But when you would fall in the outside, you get taken to this very I guess outside basement looking thing, to where you can see various things spray painted, one of which was heathens of all things, but also you saw the Clancy thing again in there, in the very bottom of the outside, almost like it's buried underground, and you get dropped to the floor to see it. So that is super, super interesting. And Slushy Guy provides this little screenshot of the wall, to which you can see that we get the Heathens logo for 21 Pilots. You see the Tyler and Josh skulls up in there, but the interesting thing to note is that skull circle. If we zoom in on it a little bit more, what exactly is this? Have we seen this before? I think maybe we saw it at Summerfest during No Chances on the flashing screen right behind the Psy logo, but I just find it really strange in how it almost resembles an eye. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Now let's get into one of the little mini games in the experience. So apparently during the event, there was this game to where you got teleported inside a Dima and you would fight vultures as well as red hooded figures. Screenshots provided by Sinking Missile in the JLAndersonMusic Discord server. Now, I tried looking for this game before the server got shut down, but I couldn't find it. apparently a lot of people could, but then again, I blame it on myself because I am an incompetent Roblox player. But I did see enough screenshots to show that this was legit. Now, the interesting thing is that, and I lost this tweet, however, everyone who played this experience can back me up on it, is that the final boss of this level was Nico. You got to fight Nico, and at the very end, I do have a screenshot of this because Thinking Missile provides this. Trash would come in and just set fire to Nico with yellow fire, much like we see on the album cover. So, pretty interesting about that. And now we get into some super interesting stuff. Now, a lot of people found ways to get out of the map in Roblox experiences. As I know from Skyrim, it's not a glitch, it's a feature. And some companies put these glitches in there on purpose as ways to like make the experience more fun or for you to find these Easter eggs. GTA 4 has done it with the whole bicycle launch pad sort of thing, and it's not a new thing at all. So it makes sense that 21 Pilots would put something in there. So the very first thing we're going to look at is by Matthew Agano, who I will be linking their Twitter down in this description box below. They also pointed this out on the JLAndersonMusic Discord server. So, according to them, I was able to go off the map by jumping on top of one of the buildings. The towers were there, as in the Dima towers, and vultures were constantly flying around it. Could this mean that the town in the game and the live stream experience was created by Dima to look appealing and happy? To which, if we take a look at the first screenshot from them, you can see that there is the city of Dima. You can see the 9 pillars as well as the vultures flying all around it. And that is actually a super cool visual, and low-key kind of love it. To where the next one you can see kind of like just off the map, the ground hasn't fully loaded there. It's kind of like the behind the scenes sort of thing, to which you can actually kind of see the one thing off of the very end, the opposite side of the screen over there, the most this way to where I'm pointing. It looks like it was propped on a set and it fell down. Like an old TV set, the word just be like a cardboard wall, and it looks like it fell down there. To which you see on the last one, it is just an emptiness of the town we are in the experience. Just really nothing there, no one there at all. And that is super interesting. Actually, you can see this road leads right to Dima, right to the towers of silence themselves. So maybe Matthew is onto something by saying that the live stream experience as well as this game is used for demo propaganda to make it look happy, which, I mean, on point definitely, because the whole propaganda experience, you want to make it look so happy, so fun, a very nice place to live, and like just basically its whole facade. And if we're going off of the image to where that one thing looks like it got knocked over, definitely a huge facade there. And we have one more of those. I jumped off the roof and I'm in an area where I'm not supposed to be. It's a glitch. However, glitches are a feature of this game, and this comes in the form of OKVision at Undulate_Shin, who says, "When I was on Roblox and spent 15 minutes trying to get on the roof to go to Dima, I decided to do some exploring around the buildings in the area we're technically not supposed to be in, and I found these interesting stuff posted on the windows of the building." To which, if we take a look at Vision's first image, we do see that there are posters posted on this building, and that's clearly the Book of Eli on there, a movie that's not associated with 21 Pilots at all and has never been mentioned in the lore. Now, if you don't know what the Book of Eli is, it's a movie, and spoiler alert, okay Google, what is the Book of Eli about? The movie.
The Book of Eli is a 2010 movie directed by Albert Hughes, starring Denzel Washington, Mila Kunis, and Gary Oldman.
30 years after war turned the world into a wasteland, a lone warrior named Eli, played by Denzel Washington, marches across the ruined landscape carrying hope for humanity's redemption. Only one other man, Gary Oldman, understands the power that Eli carries, and he is determined to take it for himself. Though Eli prefers peace, he would risk death to protect his precious cargo, for he must fulfill his destiny to help restore mankind. And the thing I do know about this movie is that the character Denzel Washington plays, Eli, is actually blind, and the movie has something to do with religion. I mean, it's called The Book of Eli, so of course it is, and it's also rated 2.5 stars out of 5, rated R. Very fun stuff, and it's very weird that that's in there, unless it's trying to tell us something that the plot of the Book of Eli, this one person trying to save humanity, is Clancy or someone else. Other movie posters we see in this image, Vancy at Starry Throwaway points out that the thing right where the arrows are right next to the dolphin is definitely a 2001 A Space Odyssey, to which if we take a look at the poster and look back at the image, you can definitely see that right there. So then Unji provides this, which is just some more images, nothing really we can make out. Then we get this Fiesta poster right on the wall as well. And then from the backside, we get more of the same posters. We get another 2001 Space Odyssey looking thing. But the interesting thing is this image that is the most, again, most this way. And it looks like an image of Dima, doesn't it? Like, it looks like it's taken like an old style of paper, like this, like paper soaked in tea bag sort of thing. Like, looks like the Declaration of Independence, and it has Dima on it, which is weird, huh? So, what are my thoughts? Do I have any theories and all of this? Well, I think Matthew is the most of my thoughts and feelings of that everything has been constructed by Dima, because it's all propaganda, make your place look nice, place to live, make it look fun, and especially attract that younger audience to come to Dima, because, I mean, let's face it, they're the future. Let the future come to Dima. They last longer, don't they? But other than that, I don't have anything at the moment, because there is so much to process. Like, well, okay, so actually, that mini game to where you go slay the bishops and you slay the vultures, then you go fight Nico and the dragon at the end, that, like, looking at it, and for what I know of the Book of Eli, from remembering what my dad has watched, because my dad really likes that movie, it's like the same hellish landscape to where this person you play is going to fight everything in its path to restore humanity, to which you do. You defeat Nico with the help of a big dragon, and like, does this play a part of the actual lore? Like, are they trying to tell us something that they base the Dima storyline on the lore of the Book of Eli? Maybe, but then how does 2001 Space Odyssey fit into this? Are they aliens? Is this on a different planet? But then again, that will bring us to the serpent image we talked about yesterday of the two worlds colliding. Get more of a sci-fi thing on it. And then if we take a look at Fiesta, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know exactly what Fiesta is. I forgot to research it before this video. I do know it means party in Spanish, but it's weird. It's all weird, and Roblox is a weird game. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for today's video. What are your thoughts? I'm asking you guys, what are your thoughts on all of this? Let me know down in the comment section below, or email them over to gooddatetop21@gmail.com. Link to that email down in the description box below, as well as link to the JLAndersonMusic Discord server, where I got a whole bunch of these. Again, all the links down in the description box below, as well as a place to go follow Vision and Matthew. But anyway, guys, I'm at this video, finished some of my homework because it's 12:30 tonight, still got homework to do, and I will see you all tomorrow with a new Justin for Sci Bands. Goodbye, and good night, but more importantly, have a good day.